Hey, it's your girl KV back with another review for Real Housewives of Potomac. So, this is season 9, episode 15. Old rumors die hard. Yeah, I just love a good little fresh retwist, you know? It's a little fresh retwist. This episode starts out, we see Ashley is, she's serious about this drag show, honey. She has a drag king that's coaching her. When I first watched the episode, I was like, is this a dude or a girl? This is a girl, right? Because that's the purpose of being a drag queen. Like, it's, switch. And then when I rewatched it, I saw that opening little clip of her dancing, of them dancing. You see, they had on like the little vest, and that's usually how that goes, So we see a little montage of Ashley, all of her school plays and musicals, and she did the little DC Dancing with the Stars or whatever, and she did her little Coffee and Love video. She did the Pride performance, and then she did How I Got at the little GNA event. You know what I mean? Ashley's not new to this. She's true to this. Okay. She is. She is. The voice may could use a little work, but this is her passion. She loves to perform, okay? And looks like the stage that she's booking is drag stage, so she's just gonna run with it, Hey, you pivot. If people ain't booking you for the songs that you're writing and producing, you go where you're being booked for those drag shows, Ashley. I'm not even mad at you, girl. Do you? Giselle meets up with Kiana at her Medi Spa. She's like, oh, this the high rent district. This the high rent district. She said, yeah, this the you gotta really pay district over here. I said, come through, Kiana. Let the people know, okay? All the more reason why I'm like, why do you be up under Greg like you ain't got nothing to do? Why you in his business like, oh, well, the spa's on autopilot. But that's your business. Spend your time there. Whew. Anyway, back to whatever it is we're talking about. Remember that Kiana and Giselle know each other through Cal. Apparently, Cal is Kiana's protege. And so that's how she know her. And they've been cool for forever. But this is, them being in a space to get close, clearly, because this is her first time going down to the Medi Spa. So Wendy comes to. Wendy be too cute. Wendy be like, baby, I'm gonna step out at every single time, okay? Jeans and a t-shirt. Girl, please. You're gonna get these heels, you're gonna get these glasses in every shade. You're gonna get these mini skirts, these legs, baby, these legs, okay? In my Nene voice. Wendy is gonna give it to the people. She pulls up, she got a flat on her daggone car. She calls like AAA or whatever, and she finds out, they were like, yeah, it looks like, your coverage has lapsed or whatever. She was like, what? Ew, yeah, renew it. She gets them to renew it. She goes on in and tells them what happened. You're gonna say, oh girl, you ain't no diva today. You ain't no diva today. So they end up asking Kiana, hey, if you do get married, are you gonna change the name of the business? Is it gonna still say K Stewart? She said, oh, that's not ever gonna change. I said, thank the Lord. She said that's never going to change, but she did want to hyphenate if she ever does get married. And she's speaking as if she will not be getting married. Because apparently this is one thing that Greg is super stern on and is not budging. He does not want her to hyphenate her name. He wants her to completely drop her last name and take on his. This is a problem in my eyes, in my opinion, okay? When you marry a woman, a full-grown titty woman that has a career, businesses, degrees, publications, those type of things in her name, it's not just like, oh, let me drop my name for a man. It's her reputation follows that name. Her career follows that name. So, excuse me, sir? She says she'll be fine being Kiana Diggs' on paper, if still socially, she can be Kiana Stewart. I said, how does he feel about that? Is he okay with the business still being K Stewart? Like, I want to know. I really want to know. Okay, so he, blah, 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 blah. She never sounds happy. Like, anytime she brings this man up, she sounds so unsure. She sounds so down. She's sounding insecure. Like, it brings out the worst in her and her insecurities. It's truly mind-boggling that everybody sees this, and I'm wondering if she sees it and is just trying to work through it, because they've moved in together. But it's just like, girl, you might need to free yourself. You might need to free yourself. She says that they, you know, they don't have a lot in common. I don't know if she really said that, but that's what it boils down to. They don't have a lot in common. He is bickering about domestic roles because he wants her at home cooking and stuff. We see the little flashback scenes where she's in the office working for him, not getting paid, just working for free under some title. He's like, yeah, I like to boss you around. I like you to boss you around. So, you know, you can get a ring when you act right. Pardon me? Okay. So they also talk about Karen and her weight loss. Oh my gosh, she's so stressed over this case, huh? Yeah, because it's not Ozempic. And Karen is like, but it is Ozempic. You know, me and Karen talk about a lot, and Beauty Secrets is one. Y'all, I don't be really feeling myself losing weight, but I can tell by the way my ring fit and my watch fits that something's happening. I used to have to put it on 3. I got to put it on 4 now because it just be rolling all around my wrist on just 3. So something's happening. I got my little, up under here, I got my little sweat vest. I be putting that little sweat cream on. And this one is a good one because it's not like super strong smell-wise. So I can wear it throughout the day and like go run my errands and stuff, and they'll be out and about smelling like Bengay and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get it together, y'all. I saw I saw something I posted about 2 years ago. You know, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, they be like, oh, memories, this is what you posted 2, 3, 4, 17, 20 years ago type deal. So 2 years ago, I had reposted rather, where Erykah Badu's daughter, Puma, posted the both of them when they was trying on these pants, and they both got the cakes, and people were so upset about it. Like, oh my gosh, how dare she be out here basically fighting and bopping with her daughter? This is so inappropriate, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, y'all better hope I don't look like that when Melina gets y'all better hope I don't look like that when Melina get age appropriate enough to be posting things like that. Listen, Linda. Anyway, where was I? How I even get there? Ozempic. Carrying on this Ozempic. And they like, what you mean she on Ozempic? Girl, we be trading beauty secrets. And she told me. But yeah, you know, she did say it was to prevent diabetes. Wink. I said, yeah, girl, yeah, of course. You're pre-diabetic in these streets, and a lot of people have had so much judgments to say. Like, I feel like the doctor wouldn't just go to prescribing you shots. They would tell you to do a diet, do this first, do this, that, and the third. Yes and no. And I'm speaking from experience. Yes and no. Okay, my doctor was like, oh, you want it? Yeah, your A1C could stand to be a little bit lower. Yeah, you said you had a family history. Yeah, but this is also a doctor that I'm very much established with, so she already knows my diet and my exercise level and all that stuff like that. But doctor will just be like, oh, here you go, girl. Here. So it could very well be that Karen's doctor went on and gave it to her. And she's like 60 years old. Her preventative might be a little, you know, more aggressive than the average preventative measures, with her being somebody that didn't really need to lose no weight. Like me, I can stand to lose weight. Karen, she didn't really need to lose no weight, but she's 60 years old. So they like, probably was like, yeah, girl, go and get this pre-diabetes shot, you know? She already had that, oh, remember when she had that 20% blockage? Oh, not the calcium blockage. So it was a fake little press release came out. That Grand Dame won't be back next season. But I'm like really wondering, will she be back next season? Like, I feel like she gotta pull a Portia and stay away for a little. She gotta pull a Portia and stay away for a couple seasons, you know what I mean? So that people, they still gonna call you out when you get back. We're gonna see how they treat Portia in a month or so, a couple of months or whatever. But yeah, that's how Karen gotta do. Like, you already done dodged this reunion, just dodge the next season or two. Let the streets calm down, get your rehab in, take it seriously, and don't come back being a drunkard, okay? Probably have you a driver when you get back. Make it a female driver so nobody gets type of suspicious, but yeah, girl. Yeah. So next we see Giselle is out with her girls. They're eating. Grace is like, okay, I got a list of y'all on, things to be ready for in college. Basically, the guys gonna be thirsty, so don't be thirsty back for them. All the Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff, don't check your account. Just know that God's got it. I said, not God. Me and Giselle said, not God. Not God got it. And then later on, we see where they go to like a Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that. And she lets the girls know that she's going to buy an investment home next to Adora's school. And I think Adore is the one that's in Spelman. Yeah, because I couldn't imagine her, because the other daughter go to Hampton. I couldn't imagine her getting, well, it really wouldn't matter where they at, because that's just what the girls did to have a house. But an investment house in one of the girls near their school. And Grace is like, well, what about me? What about my investment home? She claims she gonna get all of them investment homes, but they gonna have to work. I said, she probably do got it like that, because Jamal take care of everything else for the kids, it seemed like. So, shoot, she probably got the money to, okay, this your house money, your house money, your house money, because she sure they put it in her house money. So, then she said that she gonna be going to the club with them. She gonna be going to the club with them and all that little stuff like that. But while we're talking about house and stuff and generational wealth, because that's what the conversation was surrounding, because with her dad's will, there's a fraudulent will out there, so they still haven't got those matters settled, and it's really making her feel like I make sure I do what I gotta do for my girls' generational wealth, right? So a lot of people, of course, brought up, ooh, baby. A lot of people, of course, brought up Candace and how the girls gave her hell about her generational wealth and her mom, basically being able to assist her in having a house. And the conversations on the internet were just so ridiculous, y'all, because apparently people feel like, oh, it's one thing for your parents to help you with the house or to buy you a house, but for you to still be in it in your 30s, and it's like, do y'all not understand the point of generational wealth? You're not forced to just go out there and have to buy a house just because you need a house. You have a house that your parent either helped you with a down payment, is renting it out to you, or whatever. You have security in having that generational wealth or that housing stability. Why would she move out until it's necessary to move out? When it was time to move out, she moved out, gave her mama her little piece of the selling, because Dorothy had her own little suite. But that's literally what made sense. Once she got a husband, they started setting up to plan their own lives. You know what I mean? So, yeah, people was just so extra, so extra with that. But Giselle and them, yes, the very thing that y'all was trying to make fun of Candace about is what y'all strive to have for your own kids. So get like her and hers, okay? Next we see Stacey and her little dead self go to a divorce lawyer. So I'm sitting here, I be playing the little episode while I'm doing my reviews, right? And I hear Stacey's tagline, and it makes me cringe now. I know how to host a show and still want to. You're here with the hijinks. You're here with the foolery. You're acting. We thought TJ was acting, but you're acting too. And now it's just starting to really. I can see what's going on. I know a few blogs, a few rumor mills were saying that Stacey, her situation ain't real. Okay, her and her husband are not necessarily divorcing. He just don't want to film. So this is what they're gonna say so that he can not have to film. And that's why she's being so dense with the situation, and that's why TJ is sitting there like, girl, what I'm gonna be trying to catch feelings for you for if you really still with your husband. This is what's allegedly in those streets, and this is why allegedly some of the girls be like, okay, girl, kind of sunning her where the situation may not really call for that. So yeah, she getting on my nerve at this point because you can't be this naive. So she goes to the divorce lawyer. She wants alimony, but she wants to waive child support. She claims that he already does everything for the daughter anyway, so why would she get the courts involved? I get that part. Not saying that you have to tell the courts that they need to dictate what that child support needs to be, but you absolutely need to get it in writing what he does take care of. Oh, okay. He is responsible for the child's school tuition, any soccer or piano lessons, instrument, whatever, extracurriculars. He is responsible for child's health insurance, child's life insurance, all of these things. There will be, a $10,000 clothing budget for the child each quarter or something. You get these things in writing. She just was like, oh, he would never. He would never. The lawyer's like, but yeah, but in some situations, what if he remarries? Somebody else comes along and they're not okay with him just freely giving you whatever it is that you want for your daughter. That would never happen. I was just like, okay. And mind you, now she's getting this divorce lawyer because in the first mediation meeting, she found out that her husband had opened all these accounts and had her name on it. There was, money she didn't know was coming in or going out. And he was pulling the wool over your eyes when it came to that. But you don't think that it's no way possible that he could be pulling the wool over your eyes in any other situation. Okay. She's like, oh, that terror in your eyes, should I be afraid? Or, do women say this and then they regret it later? She's like, if I had $5 for every woman that sat in front of me and said what you just said, I wouldn't even be here. I'd be retired on a beach somewhere. I said, oh, well then, okay then. Speaking of Stacey, let's just get her out the way. We see her and TJ finally go on an actual date. I said, not y'all actually going out to eat in the public. Y'all ain't putting them little Totino's pizza in the oven and carrying out. I said, he must have slipped and fell in there, like this. And now he like, listen, the stipulations of everything done changed. He want to be able to come over. She tells him, oh, my ex-husband, my soon-to-be ex-husband, he's agreed to move out of the house. He's like, oh, okay, so when can I come over? She's like, come over? Like, I'm not comfortable with you coming over while Arabella is there, basically. And he kind of gets an attitude about that. I said, sorry, what? Literally, not too long ago, you was just agreeing with Giselle that she is not your girlfriend. This is not a relationship. So now he's mad that she's hiding him and he wants her to tell the husband, tell the world that they are a thing. She's like, well, if I do that, well, how would that make you feel? Would that make you feel better? He's like, I think it'll make you feel better. Excuse me? Why would that make her feel better? She's just like, no. Can I settle into my new normal of being a single mom and a divorced woman? She's like, well, he doesn't know how this feels. He's never been married. He doesn't have any kids. So, I'm kind of navigating this part as me alone, figuring out my new normal. This clown TJ starts crying. I'm not trying to pressure you. I just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gonna be my girlfriend. I just want to get some acting gigs because I've been an extra for a little too long, and I need to be a series regular. So I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm trying to pressure me. It's not you, it's me. And see, yeah, girl, let's go to the girl what we wasn't do. That happened. I said, not that you're using this as an audition reel. I said, okay, TJ, give me sad, give me happy, give me pensive. Like, we be doing that to my daughter. Give me scared. Give me excited. Yippee! That's what TJ is giving in this scene. Who trying to crank myself up with that one? Ray and Gordon go out to lunch, y'all. This was so cute. I said, look at this little sugar daddy deacon boy link up. It was just adorable. G and I talking about how it's so hot outside these days and his big toe be messing up because he got gout in his big toe. And Ray like, yeah, it's hotter than it's ever been, At least in my mind, I feel like it's hotter than it was when we was growing. I said, yes, Ray, that's called global warming, babes. Keep up, keep up. It's just so cute and it's so genuine. And they commiserate on how their wives are taking over their lives because Gordon is like, oh, I saw the stuff in the news, He's like, yeah, Karen's fine. She'll be exonerated. Nobody was hurt. We already got her new car. Oh, she got a new Rolls Royce. You let her get the Rolls Royce? He said, no. He said, you ain't let her get it? He said, well, I'm learning that I run less and less these days. You understand what I mean? He's like, who do I? I am posted up with my wife and her new boyfriend that she have cheated on me with for this whole time. Her new old boyfriend. I run nothing in my house, okay? I can't even run what I have for dinner, okay, Ray? I had to sneak out to get this meal with you. I said, Jesus Christ, this is just insane, okay? He mentions that he done had the kids for 25 days out the last 30 days. I said, oh, so Mia claiming she got full custody when it's like, you got the full custody. She is the weekend parent and all of that, right? So they mentioned also about how he had moved the kids to Charlotte while she was in Panama and he was in Martha's Vineyard. He said, I took them basically because I didn't want her boyfriend having access to them. And, I'm their father. They can be closer to me. If she out the country, I'm going to have them closer to where I'm at. They was at a family friend. Like, they was at a fine spot. Like, it wasn't a big deal like she was making it out to be. And we figured that. He also mentions that he has definitely went and gotten paternity tested with Jeremiah. He's like, oh, she took y'all. He was like, I'm a parent. I don't have to ask permission. I'm a parent, right? So apparently this been happened. And a couple of weeks after he got the results, he told Mia. And Mia ain't saying nothing to nobody. So they're both like, what? She ain't saying nothing. What? I know she had the girls in the tizzy about that. She ain't updated them. Right. I said, okay. He's talking about he want to do some counseling to try to fix it because if ain't neither one of them trying to remarry nobody else, what's the point of divorcing? I said he ain't really trying to divorce because he old. He needs somebody taking care of him in his old age. He has invested in this girl. That means that you as a nurse or you come and assist that nurse while I get in this old age. But you don't just abandon me. And she ain't really trying to pay him no alimony. So these folks probably just really stay together. So, of course, Ray goes back to tell Karen everything that happened while she's getting ready for Ashley's drag show. She wants him to dress masculine, so she's got some little outfit ideas or whatever. He lets her know about everything, and baby, I said, this is the juicy little couple's tea right here. Right here, right here. They get to the drag show. Like I said, Ashley wants them to dress masculine, but most of them do not. Kiana looked like a little hoochie cowgirl. Mia and Jacqueline looked like working girls. Giselle, she attempted. She put up a necktie and a hat on. Karen, she had an oversized blazer, but it was like backless. Ray said it's frontless too, huh? It's frontless too. Okay. Wendy had on a cat suit as well, so half of them wasn't really looking masculine. But before everybody had gotten there, Kiana has tells Wendy and Giselle how her and Greg are having problems. It's just some growing pains. We're getting used to living in each other's space and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Okay, he does not want to film, and he thinks that she's hanging out too much, right? All valid. All valid. But even still, it just does not feel like there is even a connection there for real anyway. Just the way he talks to you feels like this is just the excuse. It's not the lying root problem. Y'all are not compatible. Y'all don't seem like y'all have nothing in common. You need to be with somebody that's going to be in them streets with you. Well, these girls don't even have men. Well, yeah, these girls got men to bring around for when there's some group stuff. You need to do how Quad went and found her little young tender. I think they're about the same age, but still, you need to go find somebody in your age bracket that want to be in the streets that's gonna be up. Okay, well, if I'm out with the girls, you be out with the guys or out with your guys a couple blocks over. We can meet at the end of the night, take it on down. You feel me? Like, be with somebody that's on your speed. But I feel like she feels like this is what she needs to do to be a wife. And I'm like, girl, you don't have kids. He do. You don't have kids. You don't have to transform your life if you're not ready to. And even if you get married, it don't mean you gotta transfer your life. Like, this your life, your rules, okay? People got to understand that, okay? But he expects her at home cooking. I said, with her business to run, she coming over there working at your business, and you expect her to be at home cooking? And then she got the show? All right. Everybody gets there. All the girls get there, including Mama Sheila and Uncle Lump over there as well. I hear, what's that lady's name? I hear Stacey say, oh, Jesse's coming too. I said, oh, Jesse coming? What Jesse? Did we see Jesse? I don't think it was. I ain't see Jesse. Okay, so Karen, we had a conversation the other day. Are you on the Ozempic? You on the Ozempic, ain't you? She goes through the rigmarole of, well, it's the semaglutide. It's not Ozempic. It's the active ingredient in Ozempic. And da-da-da-da-da. It's for pre-diabetes. Yeah, I'm on Ozempic. So Karen and Giselle, they go to the side. She was like, Giselle, thank you for being a straight shooter and not trying to be messy about it or go around. And thank you for coming directly to me with that. But anyway, I got to come to you with this, okay? She tells her all about what Ray done caught her up on from him and Gordon's lunch. Get her, Meredith. That's what it made me think about. She was like, oh, let's go do this. Oh, we're going to confront her now, like right now. Get her, Meredith. Okay, so they get her. They confront her about everything as far as, what was it they start with? I think it was the paternity. Mia says, since when does Gordon's work mean more than mine? I'm your friend. Giselle said, because you're a known liar. No, Mia, no. Because you're a known liar. Let's take it outside. Wendy said, we got to take this outside. We got to take it outside. So Mia is fired up now. Like, how dare y'all come at her like this. She tells Karen, what you know about me, okay? Karen, you don't know me. What do you mean? You're listening to Gorham. What you know about me, okay? With your DUIs and your loose kitty, okay? Because she said that Karen be sleeping with any and everybody around town, y'all. Everybody's just like, girl, oh, girl. They so over me right now. Giselle in her confessional is like, oh my gosh, we know Karen got multiple DUIs, and we know Karen got somebody out here, I'm sure Rayno too. Nobody cares, girl. That is not news. That is not news, girl. Do you see Ray? He dang near need a cane, okay? He need a cane or hot mermaids to be able to stand up straight and walk fast, okay? And Karen can't do it. Listen. Then to tell them about the paternity test, and Jacqueline was like, but she wasn't ready, you guys. She wasn't ready to discuss the paternity with you guys. And it was a home test anyway. It was a home test. Me looking at Jacqueline like, girl, did I ask you to add anything? I said, Jacqueline is the op on purpose. We thinking that she being Zoom when she be spilling Mia tea. But she really doing this on purpose because Mia be treating her to the side like a little lowly sidekick so much. She be like, oh, I'm going to jab it when it matters in front of girls. That's what's happening. And y'all can't convince me otherwise, because why would she be saying the stuff that she be saying? You're not helping, Jacqueline. You are not helping Mia's case. But she ain't trying to. So that is this week's episode. Well, last week's episode, because I haven't even taken notes to do this week's episode yet. I'm going to do, after this one, I think Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think I'm going to do Love and Marriage Huntsville next. And then I also have Sisters to do. But Sisters don't really be giving too much, so I might just wait to double up on Sisters. So it's looking like, what's this one? This is Real Housewives of Potomac. So Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then this week's episode of Married to Medicine and Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then, yep, the double of Sisters. That's how it'll go. So make sure y'all like the video, thumbs up me. I'm going to do another book review soon as well. I just finished up another book, only for the week. So just finished that up, and I actually have a book club meeting, in like 2 hours? In like 2 hours. So going to be headed off to that in a bit. Hope y'all enjoyed this review. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment, let me know what you thought about this episode. Was it a good episode? What y'all feeling? Are y'all team Mia out here? Because one thing I failed to mention is how Stacey is just like latched on to Mia. Okay, she lets Mia and these sob stories kind of get to her to where she feels like she needs to defend Mia a little bit, right? Even when she came into the drag race, she goes and sit right next to Mia. Oh, Mia came and sat next to her. Oh, girl, your purse is cute. Yeah, girl, yeah. But Mia Mia's had a hard day, you guys. Mia's had a hard day. So she is really like captain of the team, Mia. And it's like, baby, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. This is one of those instances where it benefits you to kind of know how previous seasons went, because you just being on here trying to feel bad for this lady when this lady is a habitual liar and is using her own child for a storyline. Like, that ain't the one. Well. Now that we're talking through it, if the alleged rumor mill is true, she's using her child for a storyline too. So they might be two birds of a feather that is flocking together. I solved the mystery. This is why Stacey is so team Mia, because if you guys find out that I also am exploiting my child in my marriage for a storyline, I don't want you to come for me like you're coming for Mia. It's just too much, you guys. It's too much. That's what it's giving, right? I cracked the code on that. Stop playing with that good, okay? G to the L. Oh, yeah. Big low. Okay? Till next time. Bye.